ready for some late night lunkers? Stick around.
I didn't know.
Hey folks, Keith here at Chicken Thigh Fishing.
Brian here.
Welcome aboard. We are heading out. As my father used to say, spring has sprung. 74 degrees today. And I think we finally got the weather change we were waiting for. Water temps are going up and we are ready to rock and roll.
We're starting the season off strong. We've had a couple real good nights out and a good day out. Caught a lot of big fish. So we're really excited about getting this thing going.
We got a couple hours of sunlight left to get set up and get out there, and then that sun's gonna go down and gonna be late night lunker time. So we will see you at the lake.
Well, you probably guessed what I'm going to start out with. The old Whopper Plopper. Fish right here.
There we go. All right, first fish of the night is on. And it's a largemouth. Yeah. All right. Yes, sir. All right, there's your first fish of the night. Love that first fish of the night. Nice, healthy little boy. All right. Cheers, my friend. Brian started with the top water, and I started with a shallow crank. I'm going with a 6th Sense 77X Swank, and it's just like the Hybrid Hunter from Strike King. It's got that hybrid bill on it. Gives it a great action in the water, 2 to 4 feet deep. Great bait. We're starting off in about 5 to 7 feet of water. Well, that's what the boat's in. and we're casting into 2 or 3 feet and pulling out. And I made several casts out towards the ledge and several casts in, and that guy came from in. So I reckon he was in about 3 feet of water. So we'll start to try to establish something that resembles a pattern as soon as we can.
An hour from now they will be.
Ah,
Pickerel.
little pickerel. Whoa. Little pickerel there. Well, I'm hoping to do better than last night. I went out last night with high hopes of making a great video. The weather was perfect. Man, I went out, I caught 3 fish the whole night. And they were little ones, so I gotta try to make up for it tonight.
Get up in there. I don't know if they're quite ready for this yet. All right. I don't think they're ready for that yet. We'll let it get a little darker.
That's not a pickerel. That's not a pickerel at all. Oh boy.
Got it.
He's not huge, but I'll take him. That's not a pickerel at all.
That's a nice 4-pounder.
Yeah.
I just cast it over him too. They're not looking for top water.
There we go. I just got done telling Brian I think I'm going to tear up this cove with this crankbait. I had a feeling. Let's hope this isn't the last one. That's a way to start off the night. It's not even dark out. Nice one. Now he came in about 2 feet of water up against the shore on the 77X. So the 77X, I'm throwing it on the setup that I typically do, my shallow crankbaits, and that's my Lew's Pro TI rod and reel, 7-foot medium heavy, and 17-pound Seaguar fluorocarbon, red label. Fish. Nice, Smalley.
Yeah. That changed to a smallmouth bait, and I got one on the first cast.
Just a Kitech on a guppy head. Nice. Good looking smallie right there. Yes, sir. Look at this. If you ever wonder how vicious a predator a largemouth bass is, look at the meal this guy's trying to eat. Unreal. Look at that. That is unreal. It's like watching Brian eat at the Olive Garden. Alright, so look at that. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous, don't you think? So our hits kind of slowed down a bit, and I tried a few different baits, and then at this twilight hour here, right before the sunset, I decided to go with this big old wake bait. So I'm going to toss that against the contrast of the moon, slowly drag it on the top of the water, and hopefully catch something bigger than what I just caught on it. There we go, Bart. There we go. All right. Nothing big, nothing big. Rocks out there. Yep. That's what I guessed. Oh, nothing to sneeze at. All right, well, it has been a minute since we caught a fish with the way they were hitting, and just the feel of it when we started. Thought the bite was going to be on fire, but it slowed down. It's been a solid hour, and we just changed locations quite a distance, and here you go. That came on a big blade chatterbait. All right, here we go. Little smallmouth bass there on the chatterbait. That's going to be another smallmouth bass. Another little guy right there. All right. Finding them up in the bushes with the chatterbait on an island. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. What'd you do? No. No. Did you break it off? What was that, the whopper? Yes. Well, let's go try to get it. Oh. Yeah, it's high up there. I don't know if I'll be able to get it. There it is. Right there.
There's something in those trees.
little rope trick.
Alright, here we go. Close, close.
Alright, this is the one.
Yeah.
Got it. Alright.
That's a guy who wants his lure back.
That's perseverance right there.
That is good stuff.
$20 lure. Not losing that.
Oh, yeah.
A real fish? That's not a real fish.
And there's a fatso.
Right.
All right. Whoo. Nice hefty fish there. Oh, he hit hard too. Huh. Awesome. Awesome. Ah. That one came on an underspin with a Storm Largo shad, soft plastic trailer in the live perch pattern. So this is interesting because Brian and I really like this pond, and we come here, I don't know, at least 2 or 3 times a season, different times during the year. And it's different tonight than what we're used to. And they're very sparse, they're very dispersed, the fish that are hitting. We're going quite a bit of time between a bite. And so we're trying to settle on a pattern, we can't seem to do it. So we're just kind of winging it, and water's higher than it normally is, so I don't know if that's affecting it, but we're gonna keep going at it. There's a big one wants to eat one of our lures. Largemouth on the chatter. Been alternating that underspin and the chatter. It's a nice looking fish right there. Man, it was absolutely gorgeous a couple hours ago, and we got a brutal wind kicking now. Alright, well, we've been trying all night to nail down a pattern. We can't seem to do it, so we're going to let the wind blow us into one last cove. We're going to take our last stand in this cove here. See if we can't get a fatso to join that first fatso we caught in the beginning of the night. So far, so good. First cast in the cove. Got ourselves a nice little smallmouth bass. Yeah! Man, the wind is blowing us. All right, we're wrapping it up. We got to get that guy out of the box. There you go. All right, so we'll let this guy go. That's a nice fish.
It's big one.
Wow, well that was an interesting night. We just called it quits. That bite slowed down, it's getting late, we're tired, and a serious wind kicked up out there. Interesting night though. We started off with what we thought was a hot bite. It just felt like it was going to be a real hot bite, and it was beautiful, absolutely picturesque, gorgeous night out. And then the bite slowed down, and we went quite a while between fish. We got that big honking one right at the beginning of the night, and we couldn't set that pattern. We were trying all night to set that pattern, and then that wind kicked up, and whoo doggy, the boat was rocking. Now we're in the cove, and looks like we'll be able to put the boat on the trailer without too much trouble. But it was an interesting night. Brian spent an awful lot of time in the trees, but you know what? When you fish at night, you have nights like that, man. Both he and I have had nights when we spend so much time in the trees, you just want to pull your hair out. But we had a good night, got a bunch of fish, got one big one, and we'll be ready for next time. So thanks for joining us. I hope you guys had fun. We'll see you next time, and until then, stay fishing, my friends.